They thought they'd gotten away with it. Targeted Individuals Psychic Reading. I'm Richard, aka the Urban Warlock of Urban Warlock Healing. You can get a personalised psychic reading. Link, website, DM. They thought they got away with it. The problem is, you're a Queen Rising. Okay? Glowing up, all eyes on her, coming up spotlight. Okay, now, it's interesting because at the weekend I attended a Mind Body Spirit event. I wasn't standing at it. And on the way back, I was saying that, oh, I'm sure there'll be loads of rumours to why I was there. He's doing this, he's doing that, he's doing the other. And I was very wisely responded to with the response that, yeah, but it keeps you present, it keeps you current, and they're right, because you are a Queen Rising. Right, so we then got fake accounts lurking on your socials, hidden identity, can't stop watching you. Right, so you've got a person, you've got people around you, they're obsessed. They're setting up the fake accounts, they're coming onto your socials, they're lurking, they're loitering. They cannot figure you out. They cannot figure you out, right? Ego, hurt ego getting in the way, relationships, etc. Right. This person or these people, their ego will not let this go. Their ego will continue to destroy relationships around them because they are so focused on trying to pull you down, basically. I'm not sure if I want to go for that. Running. Okay, running. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna say these people are gonna start running soon because they thought they got away with it. Okay. Okay. The test wasn't whether this would always come out in the wash, because it was always going to come out in the wash. The real test was who was going to stand up, who was going to break away, and I've got like the image in my mind of like a medieval knight or warrior, and he's on one knee and he's got a sword like that. Okay. And it's basically saying who were the warriors. Okay. And then I've got, it's all very medieval today. And then I've got like a medieval village with people in kind of brown rags and stuff like that, and the village is on fire and they're all running around screaming. Okay. The test wasn't the exposure. The test wasn't who's going to expose this, because like I say, the truth always comes out every single time, right? It was more about who's going to be brave enough to stand by your side, who's going to be brave enough to speak their truth. Okay. Brocasts. Okay. So this personal people, they're not what they make themselves out to be. Okay. I'm being told they've got friends in high places, but because they didn't live up to their side of the contract, because they got greedy, those friends in high places aren't going to get involved. So, case in point, if you've got some kind of network that is completely run on corruption, there's normally a lot of dirty dealings going off there, right? Now, there's always a paper trail. And this is why people in the spiritual community never text each other. They always voice note. Why? Because it can't be downloaded. Paper trail, right? Now, these people at the top of the tower, right? The ones with the real power, they're devil energy, right? And they've corrupted the ones that are after you, right? And they've said, go and get this person, go and take them down, they're this, that, and the other. And they've gone, yeah, right. The problem is that there's been some kind of tipping point, right? And they can't take you down. You've stepped into your divinity. You are a chosen one. You are anointed by source. You are so heavily divinely protected, it is unreal. Okay. Now, the ones with the real power, they kind of know this because that's why they've wanted to take you down. But they also know, because they're more tapped in than these lower hanging piss ants, that tipping point has gone. They know that you hold power and sway with the knowledge that you have, both in the physical, but also in the ethereal, right? So the fact that these low hanging fruit are still pushing, just won't give up, right? Because they are so corrupted by greed, envy, ego, right? These ones with the power and sway, they're going to wash their hands of it. They're in the office now, shredding stuff. They're the ones at the moment burning stuff in the back garden because they're burning the paper trail and the connection to them. So when this all does come out, it's going to be your attackers that get done for it, not the ones with the real power. That will come later. Okay, but they're not stupid enough to continue this fight. Okay. I feel they're the ones that are running. Okay. Fishing for compliments. Right. So keep an eye out for who's going to be kissing your ass, basically, because the ones who are kissing your ass are going to be involved in it. Okay. Don't be afraid to keep speaking your truth. Okay. Don't be afraid to step in your power. Okay. There's always going to be bumps along the road. That's part of life. That's part of the course. Okay. Child services has come out. This one comes out quite a lot for mine for some reason. So it says child services, children in danger, family being reported, neglect or abuse suspected. So again, I know that's all a bit heavy, right? But it doesn't have to go that far. It could be that one of your, and again, this is nothing to do with you. So if you've got kids, don't panic. This has something to do with one of your attackers. Okay. They've got kids. There's suspicion of something a bit dodgy going off in whatever aspect. Okay. I feel like this is a network. I don't think this is one person because we then got impersonator. Wants your life, copies your style, obsessed with being you. Okay. It's almost like it's got the energy of, right, that somebody's tried to do some kind of magic on you to try and karma swap or get hold of what you have, your essence. That's the word I tend to use quite a lot. And if we think about it in the sense of a love spell, what if somebody puts a love spell on you? I call it a lust spell because you can't replicate love. And love spells are actually black magic because you're interfering with somebody's free will and choice to fall in love with you, right? If somebody put a love spell on you and then you could kind of feel it on you, thought something not right here, and you did a return to sender, that person then becomes obsessed with you and it will drive them gaga. And it's got a little bit of an energy of that to it. I'm not saying this person or these people, this impersonator, they've put a love spell on you, but they've attempted some kind of destiny swap, right? You've clocked it, or you've felt it, or you've just been a little bit like, when I do a generalized return sender, there's something not right here, I'm flinging it back. And that's stuck to them. And this is why they're now trapped in this cycle. This is why they're now trapped in this loop of obsessing about you. And despite there being so much evidence against them that could not only bring them down, but everybody around them involved, they continue. Okay. The devil always comes to pay, regardless if you've completed the assignment or not.